of being a little bit pissed off and a bit on edge, but I guess this person who I'm going to talk about is more on edge than I am. Because it seems like within their statement, they are pretty much saying that the country is going under. I'm going to need to take some lithium for my depression, because this thing will bring me back to life. I never talk about these kinds of people, especially when you're diving into the world with politics and rock music mixed together. It makes my life 10 times fucking easy, and I'm on my merry fucking way. So for those who don't remember, the band Evanescence, they were pretty much huge back in the early 2000s. They came onto the rock scene back in 2003, and I think the two famous songs that they are known for is Bring Me Back to Life, Immortal, and also Going Under. And this girl never really talks about her political views. Until now. I'm gonna read to you the whole fucking thing. Because what it is that I had read, it's basically the same old fucking bullshit of why the fuck do celebrities have to give us your fucking opinion. When I say celebrity, I mean in the world of heavy metal and rock. For me, these people are celebrities. I mean, Madonna, what's a Madonna? What's a Rihanna? What's a Harry Styles? What is that? I don't know what that is. What's a Billie Elvish? I'm not sure what that is. So, let's get on to Amy Lee's statement of how she will never bow down to a dictator. So guys, it is kind of long. I apologize for being fucking long, but it is what it is. I want to get the full context so you guys don't accuse me of just putting things in there when really this is her own fucking shit, not me. I have never spoken publicly about my political views. I can respect things that I don't agree with, and I have always wanted my music to be a free place where people of all beliefs, all colors, all genders can come together and have something in common. I can't stand by and keep my mouth shut while my country's freedom is taken away. It isn't about one story, one side, or one party versus another. It is simply about right and wrong, what is acceptable and what's not. This isn't good enough for me, and it isn't good enough for any of us. We deserve better. I do not accept lying, cheating, or bullying from my government. Our inheritance is a free country, but the voices of many are being twisted and drowned out by the few in power. I will never bow down to a dictator. It is very hard to believe that it has gotten to this point because as an American, I've always had the privilege of believing in the shelter of my country and the idea that nobody inside the White House would abuse their power. We have the greater power to stand up as a nation and say no. It's our country, and we can't let a few greedy suits steal it from us. We can't let them tear us apart. Republicans and Democrats, we are not enemies. We have been intentionally divided so we can be conquered. We are all being manipulated, used, and the only way to save ourselves is to break the boundaries of partnership and band together, to fight for truth. We must seek the truth for ourselves. Don't trust someone because they are in power on TV. Bad people come into power all the time, and if lying is allowed, they'll tell you whatever you want to hear. Liars will always try to make something simple seem confusing. Here's an easy one. Anyone who refused to hear witnesses speak is clearly not seeking truth. Accepting this abuse says it is okay for our leaders to lie to us, cheat on us, make decisions without our input, and silence us whenever we try to speak up. This isn't about your policies or beliefs, it's about our freedom. Think for yourself, seek the truth, use your voice, Amy Lee. Now, at least 60% of what it is that she is saying is correct as far as let's forget about the sides for a second. Seek truth, and there's a song from Marilyn Manson called Kill Your God, Kill Your TV. It basically pretty much coincides with this fucking message, minus the fact that she is also fucking delusional. She works in the music industry, just the same fucking thing as whatever the Taylor Swift thing is, Rihanna, whatever that is. They're all fucking delusional. This is the music industry. This is Hollyweird. They're in a fucking bubble, and everything I'm gonna say is not fucking new here, obviously. They're all in a fucking bubble by which they think that just because someone is up in government, they will never, ever do anything so fucking bad. When the hell did you think that anybody in power would be in there for good? It's like what Trump said. How many good, clean, unwithered, non-tyrannical leaders have been in history? Let's be honest. Now that we are finally seeing the fucking rabbit hole, do I? Okay, fuck it. I'm just gonna pitch my friend's fucking channel. Race to the bottom, folks. They look at NGOs and shit. Link in the description below. Now that we see where all these NGOs and all these fucking bastards are connected and tied to, you don't think that some Malacca is actually gonna get into power, that they're not going to lie? People fucking suck. People who are in power will fucking lie. Amy Lee is right on a lot of things when you take out the fucking bullshit aspect, but she's not right in the sense that it's about our freedom. We're losing it. For fuck's sakes, in what fucking way is Trump a dictator? They went through the democratic process. Amy, you sound like a social justice warrior when you're calling Trump a dictator. Well, hey, let me ask you something. Will you be leaving the United States anytime soon? Because I don't think so. 4 weeks ago, you released a cover of a song which I think you guys will be touring, right? You're gonna be touring in America, y'all be touring in Canada. I really don't know. But after you're done touring, will you be staying up here in Canada, as a lot of celebrities said they will if Donald Trump becomes president? I haven't seen that. It's been 4 years. I hear that Canada's really doing fucking well at this point. Between the United States and Canada, we have an actual fucking dictator, and his name is Justin Trudeau. This is a fucking dictator. This is a Malacca that actually wants to censor your speech and regulate the internet because you're gonna need oi, mate, you have a license for that? That's a fucking dictator. Dictators are pretty much the assholes that will tell you what you want to fucking hear, propagandize fear, divide and conquer, as you already fucking stated. And the two ways that it is going to come after a private free citizen is to go after your freedom of speech and also disarm you. That is basically what Trudeau is doing. I do not see Trump doing that at all. I mean, if you're not happy living in America, come up here. You'll see you're going to get a worse result than you possibly could. You can live anywhere you want, Amy. The world may be a big place, but as we've seen it before, with all this globalization, it has become fucking small, and assuming we're not gonna fucking die because of a coronavirus, you guys got fucking money. You can go wherever the fuck you want. So put your money where your fucking mouth is and get the hell out of America. Get the fuck out if you don't like it. Simple as that. You sound like a fucking whiny social justice warrior pinhead. Yeah, and the democratic process in America, of course, I'm not gonna say that it's fully functional and probably not compromised. I'm pretty sure that it is. But the only fucking losers right now are pretty much the Democrats, and they just handed Trump sort of the election. With the impeachment, with the Iowa caucuses, and just Nancy Pelosi's display of her behavior ripping pages of Trump's speech is very fucking telling. And also the witches against Trump, their spells are not fucking working. And let's add this to the fucking list that Amy Lee has been silent. Amy Lee has never spoken about her thing. I don't know where she comes, what side of the political spectrum that she does. However, I don't know, nor do I care. The only thing that I care about is that if you're going to speak your mind, make sure it's based on facts. How the fuck is Trump a dictator? You're just spewing out the same bullshit as the losers out in Hollyweird. I mean, any of your statements are all falsified anyways, as far as I'm concerned, but I'm not gonna fucking sit here and defend you. I defend your right to free speech, but what you're saying is fucking stupid. You should have just kept your mouth shut, Amy. You should have just kept your mouth shut. I don't know why you thought this was a good idea, but you have a fucking outlet. If Trump was a fucking dictator, trust me, your freedom of speech would not be respected and you wouldn't be having your fucking ban now. And like I stated before, you released a song just 4 weeks ago on YouTube. The very thing that you are bitching about is exactly what these assholes are fucking doing. We're talking about Dictator, censorious environment, talking about freedom, but also leads into freedom of speech, which kind of hilarious that you're talking about this. Meanwhile, YouTube is censorious as fuck, and you're uploading your fucking music on that shit. Isn't that hilarious? Oh, but Trump is a dictator. You have been around since 2003. You've made a lot of fucking money. I know you have a kid. I know you went on hiatus for a while and continue doing your fucking music. I am not going to stop listening to you because of your political views. However, when the time comes when you're going to start to act woke, you're going to go broke. Please don't damage your fucking legacy over bullshit. The Democrats are not looking good. I don't know what your political views are. Nor do I care, but you sound like a whiny Democrat. I want you guys to listen to this because it is very telling. This guy is very qualified to talk about this. He is of the same genre that she makes music for. He is also in a band. He is also famous. He's a Jew. Oy vey! And he also has some great advice and he's also rubbed elbows with Donald Trump. Take it away, Gene Simmons. Take it away.
How electrifying was that? I mean, you got it. Did you have visions of some of your own shows? It was just amazing. It was like watching Kiss on stage.
Well, it's you're leading the witness, Your Honor. But in simple terms, and of course these are semantics, though I'm not anti-semantic. Everybody should just take a big, deep breath. And why anybody, including yourself, would in the Fifth Estate would care what a celebrity thinks or otherwise is the height of foolishness. I mean, America's finally come to the edges and the brink of insanity where some people might even consider it a good idea for people living in Malibu to decide our foreign policy. I'm not one of those. I think celebrities should basically shut their pie hole and do what they do best. Act, sing, tap dance, juggle balls, and do all that kind of stuff. And then do what a informed citizen does. Draw the curtain, vote your conscience, go in there and vote.